when they came, and all I didn't know what they had. I never had a clue. So I never had any idea what they had to keep them sober, what they had that made them laugh and scratch, and that, and I couldn't figure it out for the likes of me. And when I heard the word God mentioned, I just, I didn't leave the rooms at all. I stuck around, but I stayed away from those people that talked about that. I didn't, I isolated myself in meetings. I found myself very alone in a group of sober alcoholics, very lonely, and I found myself putting on a mask, and saying I was fine when I was not, and I was all messed up. And my sponsor at the time recognized this, and he asked me about it. He took me into a park, and he asked me, and he says, "Dave," he says, "sit down." And he knew that I'd used and drunk and been drunk in that park many times on them park benches, and he says, "Sit down. We got time, and our meeting won't be starting for another hour or so." So he sat down, and he said, "I want to ask you something." He says, I said, "What's that?" He says, "Look around here." He said, "What do you see?" Well, being typical as I was, and I turned around and I looked around, and what did I see? Well, I seen the old wino still sleeping on the park bench, and I saw everybody, the old wine bottles laying around, and all the